YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge of albertaldridgefitness.com. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. It's an absolute pleasure having you. Today it's around 10:15. I'm going to be starting off with my squat and deadlift workout. I've slightly changed up my routine for strength and size that I'm going to be using during this very lean bulk of mine. I am going to be going through the strength and bodybuilding workout split in the near future. Maybe in a couple of videos. The gym is looking a little busy though, so I'm going to get as much footage as I can for you guys. I really want to show you my strength progression and my physique progression during this very lean bulk journey to show you how there is a method to this madness of lean bulking very slowly. I trained a client at 8 o'clock this morning at my house. I'm going to be showing you my home workout gym equipment once I've done my training. But first of all, I've got to do squats, deadlifts, back and some leg hypertrophy work. But if you ever feel demotivated, get some good music on. And if you're yet to go to the gym today, make sure you do go and smash your workout. Can you guys tell I'm transitioning into powerlifting when I'm wearing these socks? They come right to the shins. I like wearing these for conventional deadlifts just because I like having the bar so close to my shins in order to keep an upright torso when doing the conventional deadlift. They look kind of funky. What's up guys, I apologise that it's been about 5 days since I've uploaded, but that's just because I was enjoying myself over the Christmas period, spending time with family, as I'm sure you were too. I absolutely love making YouTube videos and helping to inspire others with my YouTube videos, but obviously at this time of year you've got to spend time with your family and with your loved ones as you open your gifts, and hopefully you guys got some lovely gifts. If you want to tell me about them, just put it in the comment section below. It'll be interesting to hear what you guys got, whether it's to do with fitness or whether it's something completely irrelevant from fitness. But with this voiceover and with the next voiceover of the two workouts I'm going to be showing you in this video, I'm going to be talking about, well, in this first set, you don't need to skip because I'm going to show you the complete first set of squats with a little bit of time lapse in it, and then I'll just show you each rep for the remaining sets. But I'm using 102.5 kilograms here, and I want to talk about inactive glutes. So here, well, you probably remember from my bulk about a year ago that I was able to rep out 120 kilograms for a set of 10 reps, and I was able to do that for quite a few sets, but here I'm only using 102.5 kilograms, so obviously I was around 20 kilograms heavier back then. And during this lean bulk that I'm doing at the moment, I would like to get back to 90 kilograms, maybe 100 kilograms. That would be amazing, but in a very lean way. So this could take me quite a few years, but I want to get as strong as possible whilst maintaining a healthy-ish body fat percentage. Obviously it will increase, but you saw the 102.5 there set. I did 3 reps, I think you saw, and by the third rep I was not happy with it because initially my knees cave in, which suggests that I have inactive glutes, and then I try and push them out as far as possible in order to get the form back. But I've done this type of squat since the very start of lifting, and I do believe that I have quite inactive glutes because I am quite into my running, as you know, by doing cardio every day. I'm a big believer. Cardio obviously is brilliant for fat loss. There are a lot of coaches that don't use cardio initially when doing a weight loss program, and I understand why, because the numbers, obviously it's numbers at the end of the day. Calories in versus calories out will determine whether you lose weight or gain weight. So if you eat a small enough amount of calories each day, which is below your BMR, then obviously you will lose weight. But I do believe cardio is very beneficial, especially psychologically during sets which are hard, because you know you could push yourself aerobically. So anaerobically, that should obviously that will show you that you could also push yourself anaerobically. And also with cardio, it has health benefits to do with cardiovascular disease, preventing metabolic diseases and stuff like that, and so on. After the squats, I moved on to some quad extension, and just a note with the squats, I had to reduce the weight down to 95 kilograms eventually, and just want to teach myself to push my knees out at the very bottom of the movement, during the top of the movement. Throughout the whole movement, I want to make sure that I ingrain that motor pattern of pushing my knees outwards to try and get my glutes a bit more active. And as you can see here, I ended off with some obliques and some bicep curls, because obviously after leg day, you want to end with something that you enjoy. Today is December the 21st, so it's 4 more sleeps until Christmas Day, and this is the second day of the vlog. It's around 7:08 AM in the morning, well obviously it's in the morning. You would have seen the workout footage from yesterday. I'm afraid I wasn't able to film for the rest of the day as I was quite busy with the family. But this morning I got up at around 10 to 6, then was out the door by around 6 AM, 6:05, and then went for a run. I go for around 4.3 miles every single day just because I love to use cardio as mindfulness. And I used to be a runner myself, so I do enjoy it. I do take it at a very low to moderate intensity as weight training is my main priority, and getting stronger is one of my main priorities also during this lean bulk. I've just come back now and I had to go very early just because I'm training a client in my back garden in a very short while. That session will be around 7:15 to 8:30, and then I'm going to come inside, may have a small snack before I go and do deadlifts. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll show you if I do. And I'm just going to make myself a black coffee before the client comes. Ooh, let's see that. I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to make a small mug of black coffee with a little bit of Canderel sweetener in it, I think. Have that and then go train my client. I'll check back in with you and probably show you my home gym either before or after deadlifts. Just continuing on from my previous voiceover, you would have noticed here that this is from a different day. I'm doing deadlifts the day after, just because I prefer splitting squats and deadlifts together. I thought I was going to do squats and deadlifts on the same day the day before, but for some reason I decided to split them up because that is what I have been doing, and I will be going over my bodybuilding and strength building split in the very near future that I'm currently doing as my routine. Here, I want your guys' opinion, especially those of you who are very experienced in powerlifting, because a lot of powerlifters subscribed to my channel when I was doing my deadlift domination series during my bulk last year, which wasn't so lean. I thought it was going to be a lean bulk, but it turned out being actually a little bit more dirty. But I'm finding recently, I used to use 140 kilos for my sets, but here I'm doing, I think, what I've been liking at the moment, I really enjoy watching Mike O'Hearn and how he does his splits. And he does like 5 sets of 5, say, for a session, and then does a lot of down sets and back off sets. So here I used 130 kilograms for, I think, 5x5. And you could see that I've got a massive deadlift hitch. Not so apparent here, but when I was doing 140 kilos, it was much more apparent. So I've been using around 130 to 120 kilograms recently, but I'm finding that my conventional deadlift is comfortable, but it still looks like I have a hitch. Some people say it's just because you have big erectors in the lower back, but I want your guys' opinion. But I will chuck up a link to a website I saw recently that is good for strengthening the glutes, the hamstrings, as well as fixing any deadlift imbalances and squat imbalances. Deadlifts are finally over, and they just weren't that great today, if I'm honest. I would have gone over my problems with the deadlift in the commentary, so please do help me out if you are a powerlifter or have any kind of advice to give me, please. I've just put my bike away. This is the side passage that I have to put it in, but I'm going to show you some of the equipment that I got out this morning to use for the PT session I did with a woman. So here, this is my back garden. Woohoo! And you'll see, actually let me put you in front. There and there I've bought artificial grass, and the way I put this down is that I put hooks. They're like hook metally things. I usually use them to put a gazebo down. Well, I put a gazebo up here and put the weights underneath the gazebo just in case it's really raining, because when the weights get damp they can start to rust a little bit, so having that sheltering allows us to train outside still but not get soaking wet. But then when it's dry I don't need to put the gazebo up, and then on this long stretch I get people running up and down, and then on the main flooring mat here I get people doing the weights. So I've got a combination of 2.5 kilos, 0.5 kilos, 5 kilos, 2.5 kilos. The highest weight plates I have are 2 10-kilo plates. These are just some rubber mats that I use so we can do deadlifts, because these plates are actually quite small. So if we started off at the very floor, it would be more like a deficit deadlift. I only have an easy bar as well to do deadlifts and squats at the moment, which is actually alright, because this groove bit sits nicely on the neck when doing squats. I've got 3 adjustable dumbbells that we use spin collars to take the weights on and off. Take the weights on and off here, you just have to press this down and then it comes off quite easily. Here I've got an adjustable bench. And I haven't got out now because I didn't need to use it this morning. But just up there is usually where I put the pull-up bar, and I attach some Olympic rings to it if we're going to do maybe a modified pull down. That's quite good if you train a lot at home and you only have a pull-up bar, about how you could do pull downs at home. Then we do other movements like knee raises for abs. We sometimes do, well, can't do muscle ups, that's stupid. I can't do muscle ups. And then I'll just show you in here. I'll reveal it actually about how it works when I get it out for another session, but that is my dip station over there where we do dips, again knee raises, and a few other bits and pieces. I love doing the sessions. The only downfall is that you've got to put the weights away and get them out before doing sessions, which can be quite tedious. I'm going to do that now, and I'll speak to you guys a little bit later. I am sorry, I'm ending this video the day after you saw the deadlift. So this vlog has actually gone over 3 days, in fact. So I do apologise about that. But I'm going to end off by showing you what's in my advent calendar for today. This is from M&S. I hope you guys are enjoying your advent calendars. And again, do not track the macros in advent calendars because calories aren't existent in these. Today is the 22nd of December. So let me read you. We get like a little quote also from it of the Christmas story. I went to Holy Trinity Brompton recently in London, which is really good. And if you're the kind of person who's part of a family who go and watch carols before Christmas Day or on Christmas Day, then HTB, Holy Trinity Brompton in London, do a service called Alternative Carols, where you sing carols but it's not the traditional way of singing them, if that makes sense. Let me just chuck up a quick clip. It was a really good service, and that just gives you an idea. Anyway, today, the 22nd, it says they were guided by the bright star to the stable. And that's referring to the 3 wise men. Come on. Ah, yeah. I'll just add it to my Snapchat story as well. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Facebook. Although I don't post regularly on Snapchat, I reply to messages very frequently when I receive them. I'm most active on YouTube. Instagram I post on frequently. And if you want to be a part of my nutrition diet tips Facebook private group, then go ahead and click the link in the description below and request to become a member. It's all free. And plus the first link in the YouTube description is my free how to set up your own nutrition plan and fat loss ebook that you guys can download and access immediately if you want to. It's got fat loss tips, and it's going to give you 6 steps about how to set up your own nutrition plan and start losing weight today. It's like a Christmas gift from me. My next vlog is probably going to be out after Christmas Day, so make sure you who's watching the video right now have a wonderful Christmas, have a brilliant time spending time with your family and loved ones, and do enjoy a good Christmas dinner as well. Best wishes, God bless, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao.